Heard about Rose's withdrawal from the island. I hope Matt knows what he's doing.
I'm around if you need me, friend.
I hear the PK engineers are working on alarms and electric.
Does it hurt? You've got to trust us.
Did you hear? Renegades attacked the canteen. Nowhere is safe anymore.
Like a dog. And that arrogant jerk, my husband and your brother, says, here, you can only have lice.
They're hard to believe.
Oh my god. He thinks he's so funny.
Come on. By the way, I dream of a vacation by the sea, you know?
Me too.
Or in the mountains. I used to go to the mountains every year with my parents. We had this big dog, Spike, a Labrador. Ugh, those were the days.
I keep telling everyone we should be getting ready for winter.
Oh, at last! I don't have to send it back again!
They haunt me, you know. And Dave, whose legs I watch get torn off by a volatile. Edgar, all of them. But the real pest is Ravik. I was pissed when he took Hakon's side, but then the bastard showed up anyway. Stupid kid. Let's talk about something else. Yeah, so, been thinking, maybe it's time I joined you, you know, huh?
Frank, lay off the bottle. You reek.
Don't like the stink? Then leave, Killian.
I can't watch you do this anymore.
And close your eyes. Huh? Can you see them? Dave, Edgar, Ravik. Man, that other kid. What's his name? He wasn't Night Runner material.
Anton. You were right about him, but not about the mission.
Would have been fine if we got in together.
Then we'd all be dead.
Shut up! Remember what I said? By doing this, we agreed to die. There are more important things than living, huh? Not everyone will understand it. They don't have to. We face death solemnly. This is the way from darkness to light. Load of fucking garbage.
Frank, get over yourself. And Ravik, what's done is done.
Out of my fucking face, Killian. I never want to see you again. I'm a moron. Fucking moron.
Dear listeners, you may find this strange, but to me, this is something very important. My daughter, Renata, is getting married in a week. She was supposed to get married over a year ago. She had invited over 200 guests. She was so happy. But then, you know, THV happened. We had to cancel everything. We were hoping that the GRE would get the situation under control, that the restrictions would be loosened over time. But as you can see, it's only gotten worse. Some of the overseas guests we invited, well, they're gone. In the end, we decided to hold the wedding with only those closest to us in attendance. It is very important to Renata and Waldeck that this happens. And for me, it's important to bake a cake for them. It has been a tradition in my family for generations. The mother bakes a wedding cake for her daughter. Unfortunately, a week ago, someone stole my hens. I realize that now most food, down to each small egg, is worth its weight in gold, but if some kind soul were to share some eggs with us, I would be eternally grateful. Stay healthy. Daria.
Fried but not overcooked. Just as I ordered. Oh.
Juan Raynor?
You lost, man? We didn't call for a waiter.
I've got orders to find you. From Meyer and the commander. And my name's...
I know who you are, Aiden. After that bang-up with the renegades, half the canteen wants to name their most precious offspring after you. Including Vinny here. But you interrupted our meal. State your purpose in one sentence, then please, make yourself scarce.
Oh, you know perfectly well why I'm here. The UV lamps. Meyer says you owe the Peacekeepers a delivery.
And you think your barking will make an impression on me? The Lummox-in-Chief Jack thinks he can send his terrier, and everyone will wet themselves in terror. But what can I expect? He can't tell the difference between champagne in a crystal chalice or water from a dog's bowl. He hasn't an ounce of refinement. Isn't that right, Vinny?
I don't know.
Don't be afraid. It's not like Jack is gonna march in and have you hanged. At least not now. Vinny. When will you grow a spine? You want my attention, Aiden? Show me you deserve it. What can you offer me?
How about a court-martial? Matt can do that, right?
A court-martial? You have no idea who you're talking to, do you? Who would hash out the contracts with the suppliers? Who would feed the army, provide it with weapons and clothing? A week without me, and the Peacekeepers will be left with nothing. Supply is everything. Try again, man. And don't improv this time.
Look, I could help you out as easily as I'm trying to help Matt.
I don't doubt that. I've heard you were a pilgrim. But you're new here. Smashing the skulls of a few peasants doesn't mean everyone wants to lift you up on their backs. You have to be more subtle with people. Everyone has their own desire, their own price. Your pitch just isn't working for me quite yet. Try again. You've used up all your time. Didn't pique my interest.
But what is it you want, Juan?
Like they used to say, if you gotta ask the price, you can't afford it.
I'd rather be stuck in an elevator with a
We're turning to more pressing matters.
And?
What should we try next?
Did you make headway with the pompous ass?
Never met a guy quite like him before.
I told you.
Shame we don't have a
Come see me back at my place.
Go with that.
We'll talk.
Even a drop of Pinot. Maybe some fruit. Sweets always do me good between heavier courses.
Whoa. It's my guardian angel.
Guardian angel?
If you hadn't helped with the renegades, I'd be out of work right now, or worse.
That's more Matt's doing.
Hey, don't be modest. On the house, I'm Nikolas.
So, how do things work in this place?
The fisheye? They work better than anyone predicted when Frank set up shop. 2 days and the peacekeepers will take it over, or the renegades will blow it up. And nobody blew anything up. It's the safest place around by far. Neutral turf. Even bandits come here just to hash out deals over booze. Anyone can relax without the threat of violence. Rivalries are checked at the door. That's a good place to have.
Tell me about Lawan.
Frank says women like her were given call signs based on cocktails. Bloody Mary, Margarita Rocks. Lawan is hot shit with a hot temper. You do not want to get on her bad side. Cross her once and that's it. Game over.
So you know Frank well?
Not old military buds well, but well enough to know back then he was a big shot. A Special Forces commando, a night runner, quite the high-ranking mucky-muck. Until one mission, he led people into the television tower. Ended in a massacre. After that, he ditched the uniform and started the fisheye. Took out a new lease on life, but he became a haunted man. Frank relives that tower mission, start to bloody finish every day. The booze helps him get through it all.
I've seen him on a bender. Drinking like that isn't helping him get through anything.
Then imagine what he's like when he's not drinking.
I gotta go.
Wait. You interested in making a bit of money?
And how would I do that?
It's a simple job. There's a metro station under the fisheye. Used to be UV lamps in the metro that kept the infected at bay, but they stopped working because every tunnel and station is infested.
What happened?
Might be the lamps, but I doubt it. We've replaced them recently.
Maybe something cut the cables.
But what? It's not like the infected bit through them. It'd take a lot of biters to accomplish that. On the other hand, heard a couple stories like that. About infected who work together. Somehow coordinated. As if they're smarter than we think. Once, this guy at the bar told me he fell into a trap. He claimed a group of biters herded him into a dead end in a dark zone, intentionally. They didn't act like a typical mindless swarm. Said he only managed to survive by climbing onto a trash bin to reach a fire escape above the pack. But no, I wouldn't put much faith in that. If that were possible, I think we'd see it more often. Could be a blown fuse. Best bet would be to start at the electrical room.
So, you want me to turn on the lamps?
Yeah, get to the electrical room. For all we know, could just be a blown fuse. If so, you could just reset the main power supply from there. Before you go, got a little something that'll help you out. A house specialty. Guaranteed to warm those biters' bellies. Just a bit of house hooch, a bottle and an old rag. But powerful stuff. Or you can always just sneak in past the biters if you don't want to make a ruckus. Once you turn on the UVs, they'll fry anyway. And you won't end up wasting good hooch.
All right, I'll take care of it.
Aiden, remember to go there after dark. During the day, it's filled with nasties.
Yeah, thanks.
Good luck down there.
Damn renegades will stop at nothing. One day they might just blow up the dam and flood the entire city.
Goddamn sun come out. I thought the same thing. What matters is there are no infected.
Dang, you're right.
Let me guess. He scarfed down 5 horses and had a hot young woman at his side.
A young man, but the rest is accurate.
He's a piece of work, all right.
Well, I need him to get back to work. Jack needs UV lamps and Juan's dragging his feet.
That'll be tough. Juan barely listens to Jack, so he'll be an even tougher audience for you. He has his own men and power base, and he loves rubbing Jack's nose in that.
And what can I do about that?
Same as everyone else. Bribe him. He likes fine art, antiques, expensive shit from before the fall. When he sees something that used to be valuable, he can't stop himself. 0 self-control.
All right, where can I find something like that?
I heard of an old Polish guy who lived in a penthouse by Liberation Passage. They say he was an art collector. You can try his place. You can only get there via paraglider. That's why there's a chance something's left. I'll be on the radio and guide you to him.
What about you, huh? Going on a hunt?
No, a party. It's Danier's birthday, but you never know when a guest list will overlap with a hit list. Why don't you come and have a drink with us when you're done with Juan?
I don't think Danier likes me.
He doesn't like anybody. We'll be in touch.
Frank is one handsome fella. It's a shame he's
Plenty to choose from. Will you look at that? Now that is one quality item. That'll take you to new levels. Powerful stuff, hombre. Didn't think you'd want one of those. Come and get it, boys.
Okay, once more from the top. Surely you can memorize at least this small sentence.
Bleed you out! kill me! Help! Someone! Yeah.
You there yet?
Not yet. I've reached the building, but... How did you say I should get to the top?
Use a vent. There should be one on the roof. When you get there, stand on it, jump, and open your paraglider. Easy.
Sounds sketchy.
Name the last non-sketchy thing you've done running around this town.
Touché.
Inhibitor container detected.
I hear the PK engineers are working on
Of course, this ain't PK territory. Community still means something here.
There's one thing I'd ask for in exchange, though. You said before you've met pilgrims. They as cunning as they say?
I've seen many pilgrims, but only known one. People say they're criminals, no conscience, no principles. You'll have to be the judge. In 23, Berlin fell. All of Germany was lost. My friend Bernard got work for us in Dortmund. The plan, take a year doing jobs others wouldn't and spend every penny on medication. We'd return with the medicine and set up our families for life. I'm not proud of what we did, but we did it. At the end of the year, we went home. When we got to Leipzig, it was surrounded by bandits and slavers. One day, Bernard returned with a woman who claimed to be a pilgrim. She agreed to see us through bandit territory for a bottle of antizin, already very valuable at the time. She knew every path, hiding spot, bandit camp for miles, knew how to avoid the infected. She kept us close to the Elbe River, as if she was tracking something. Finally, we reached the crossing, and we were very close to home. But the pilgrim, she insisted that we wait until morning. I was restless, so close to home. Something moving in the camp woke me in the middle of the night. I saw the pilgrim slinking into the woods with our meds. But before I could wake Bernard, slavers attacked the camp and overpowered us. They threw us into their ramshackle boat moored nearby. We were a prize, as the other slaves on the ship were children. And they were tipped off by the pilgrim, who'd made a double score, us and our meds. We're about to set sail when the boat sprang a huge leak.
Knew it!
Now, I've seen a lot of good fighters in my life, but her, she was something else. It was like watching a dark angel perform a deadly dance. Could barely see her move. But soon enough, all the slavers were dead or drowning in the river.
This is why I don't trust pilgrims.
After making sure all the slaves were safely ashore, the boat scuttled. The pilgrim approached one girl. The child recoiled, but recognition dawned in her eyes. They embraced and cried softly. It was a moment of peace. Every night I dreamed of reuniting with my daughter.
Family is the first community.
She'd used us to get the slaver ship to come ashore to rescue her child. She apologized, then told us where she'd hidden our meds. I asked her, "Did you expect us to thank you?" She looked to her daughter. "No,
She's all I need. Good story, mate.
Inhibitor container detected.
This message is sponsored by the government and approved by the GRE. Do you want to beat the virus? Do you want to save humanity? It's simple. Have more sex. This is the easiest and by far the most enjoyable way for mankind to survive. Have you done it 5 times this week already? Why not go for 15? Sex also has a positive effect on your overall health. It improves blood circulation along with your physical and mental abilities. We highly recommend the missionary position, as well as the posterior knee-elbow position. Gentlemen, improve the quality of your semen. Eat more spinach, broccoli, and eggs. For protein, insects are a must. Give birth to a beautiful new life. Let's make love, and let's save humanity together.
Lawan? There's nothing left in here.
Daniel said it's a virgin spot. Keep looking.
He took his paintings, but no room for Jessica. One romantic son of a bitch. A list of what he took, it seems. Juan would be pleased.
From 5:36 p.m.
Mr. Bukowski, your transport is en route to you. The art collection should be on the roof already. As soon as the chopper is over the city, we'll call again.
Lawan, I think I found his stash. A helicopter was coming for this guy. They sent everything to the roof. I'm headed there to look.
Good luck.
Ah, fuck. There aren't any paintings left. Everything's been destroyed. Hey, Lawan? Found our collector, but no sign of his collection. Lawan? Hey, you there?
Jesus, Aiden. I told you I was leaving.
Okay, quick thing. Nothing here except for a bottle of whiskey and one of vodka. At least the whiskey's the good stuff.
Juan likes a good whiskey. Maybe if you get him shit-faced, he'll loosen up, so to speak.
So he's still in the canteen?
I saw him leaving. Seemed to be heading back to the ship, probably to his quarters.
Okay, I'll go there.
And listen, that vodka, Daniel is a big fan. If you're planning to drop by, which you probably aren't, but if you really want to get to know this city, this is the way. Just saying.